I'd like to formally introduce to you our presenter today, Francois Pillet. He's the product line manager for our core wire-to-board product portfolio within the FCI Basics unit. And he's based out of France, so feel free to give him a warm welcome in the chat and with your reaction buttons. So today, he's going to give us a deep dive on industrial PLCs in the factory and building automation applications. So I'm going to kick it over to you, Francois. Thank you so much for being here with us today.
Thank you, Ali. Good morning, everyone. Pleased to be here. So, as mentioned, I'm Francois. I'm product line manager for Amphenol FCI Basics for 4 years now, and I will be your host throughout this webinar, during which we will present you EU's dedicated solutions for PLC applications. So each of the webinars that we will present throughout 2026 will be dedicated to a specific target application and will follow a similar structure. So we therefore hope that you will attend the following sessions whenever relevant to you. As mentioned by Ali, this is the first of a new series, and there will be more to come. And at the end of the session, we hope that you will better understand our approach and the end goal of these tools. As usual, please feel free to share your questions, remarks, feedback after this webinar so that we can improve your experience and upgrade the content that we can provide. It is always very valuable to hear from you. In parallel, please feel free to reach out to your local sales team. They remain available to share extra technical, commercial support to make your projects successful whenever possible. So going into the agenda, we'll start with a quick introduction of the Amphenol FCI Basics structure so that you can better understand the Amphenol corporate structure and the position of FCI Basics within the organization and its added values. Then we will go straight into the topic of PLC, starting with first the definition. What is a PLC? Do we understand the same term, and what do we understand together under this terminology? After this, we will have a deep dive into the overall architecture and features to better understand the structure of this application, its key components, and their respective roles. We will also discuss the trends within the industry, the recent developments and expected features and requisites. Last, we will also see the impact of these trends on the typical connector requirements and how they reflect on the product offering. In the third part, we will see together how Amphenol FCI Basics existing and upcoming products fit into each usage of PLCs in terms of design, features, and benefits. And we will also have a quick section where we will highlight some short success stories that illustrate what kind of support we are able to bring to you in the light of recent successful PLC projects. The following part of the webinar goes through an overview of both standard and application-related product lines, along with a quick introduction of special connectors we released recently so that you do not miss anything. The final section of the webinar will give you a glimpse of what kind of content and marketing collaterals you will be able to access in the near future related to this webinar and PLC in general. So Amphenol Corporation is one of the leaders of the interconnect industries, with over 25 billion revenues in 2025, coming close to a worldwide leadership. The 140,000 employees are spread across more than 70 countries with a large span of manufacturing sites across the globe. The organization is led by Mr. Adam Norwitt and is split into 3 divisions, each of them containing several groups. The products that we will show in this webinar belong to the ACS division, and more specifically to Amphenol FCI Basics within the Amphenol Commercial Product Groups, ACPG. Amphenol FCI Basics is specialist of signal board-to-board and wire-to-board PCB connection solutions ranging from small, miniature pitch to standard ones across 5 technological portfolios: I/O, FFC-FPC, backplane, board-to-board, wire-to-board core, which I manage, and e-mobility. As you can see, our range of applications is quite large, ranging from automotive to industrial, IT datacom and consumer, but always with a focus on added value and customer-centric offering. From our organizational point of view, our strengths lie in our global footprint, including Europe, and engineering resources spread across 3 different countries in order to guarantee a strong collaboration with our customers and partners wherever they are. Our objective is to expand beyond our role of component provider and serve you as solution provider. That means we want to collaborate with you via application-specific solutions that directly support the evolving needs of customers on the market. So as you can see, the manufacturing footprint of our business unit is spread across Africa, Asia, and Europe. This way we are able to serve customers with closer local support thanks to our technical and manufacturing resources. And we believe this is the way to ensure the customer's projects are served in the most appropriate and diligent manner. As you can imagine, this footprint is also flexible, with not only the manufacturing of finished goods, but also added value services such as cabin assemblies and engineering support whenever necessary. In terms of engineering support, our local teams are trained to provide technical guidance and recommendations with regards to your day-to-day challenges. This starts from generating drawings, 3D concepts, and sampling, along with much more complex tasks such as test simulations, for instance, mechanical, thermal, mold flow, or signal integrity simulations, and also on-site qualifications. We will now start with an introduction to today's topic, which is Programmable Logic Controller, or PLC. To summarize, a quick definition of PLC would be as follows. A PLC can be described as a ruggedized computer designed to operate in often harsh industrial settings and environment to manage and automate the process in factories or production lines. As you can see on the diagram, PLCs are part of a large automated ecosystem where they stand among control units. All these machines are designed to cooperate with each other to measure, control, supervise, and coordinate the production flow. So to sum up, they can be described as some sort of automated brain of the factory. Applications are quite large, ranging from medical to utilities, like water treatment, power stations, but manufacturing lines are often known as the most common use case. However, whatever the application, there are several common components which can be found in most of the PLCs. The CPU computer module, which can be considered as the brain of the PLC, the interface module, the communication module, the power supply module, the PLC rack, and the I/O modules. All the modules we listed previously reflect some generic building principles that we are going to see in a moment. First principle, PLCs are usually chassis-based, which means they are connected to different modules over backplane connectors, for instance, a DIN-rail. This allows a common interface in a standardized form. Second principle, thanks to this chassis-based configuration, additional modules can be added or removed to offer flexibility. As we will see in a dedicated focus slide, this modularity can be achieved with various board-to-board and wire-to-board interconnect solutions. Third principle, PLCs tend towards more and more integrated solutions with a growing number of features within a reduced space. For instance, it is common to see detailed human-machine interface on the centralized module, along with several other features similar to what an industrial PC could offer. And on top of that, customers ask for more and more integrated solutions with open software platforms. All in all, we can see that modularity becomes key. In Basics webinar series, we want also to describe the market trends that will help you better understand and anticipate the customer's requirements. Among the trends in the PLC market, we can list the following, starting with a more and more compact size and faster processing time. That means that PLCs need to be smaller and process an even greater number of tasks within a reduced time frame. At the same time, higher cybersecurity standards are prevalent and need to be integrated within the PLC features to protect the installations against any external threats. open source and cloud-based programming platforms are also very popular, because that means that PLC should now be able to communicate and evolve over time thanks to external resources if required. Greater data management and AI features. Like for any machine, AI can offer deep learning and self-improvement processes, but this requires more power capabilities. We can see also an increased number of functionalities. New sensors, actuators, and IoT devices increase the range of control and the type of information that can be processed by the PLC. Last trend, but not least, we can see more and more decentralized control architectures. PLCs should not only rely over a centralized supervision unit, but be able to take corrective actions on their own to address issues and improve the system performances. To sum up, it means that all connectors must be increasingly compact to fit into smaller environments that can take the shape of miniaturized pitches, for instance. Connectors need to be safe and reliable, with fail-safe features, secure latching system, and top-in-class with regards to data and signal performances. On this slide, we can see the overall breakdown of a PLC system, with a schematic on the left showing the main unit used in combination with additional modules. As mentioned earlier, if we list the components, we usually have in a PLC the following ones. The CPU computer module, considered as the brain, the I/O module, which could be seen as a translator, the communication module, which could be named after the bridge, the power supply module, which can be seen as the plug, and the PLC rack, which is the backbone of the PLC. Now, if we look at the external overview, we can see that each module comes with specific requirements in terms of connectivity, along with common components. Here are some of the technical basics components that you can come across in a PLC environment, starting with FFC FBC on display connectivity, HDMI connectors on the display interface, USB-C RJ45 in communication connection, SD micro SD connection for the programming ports, pin headers, board-to-board, wire-to-board solutions in internal connections, metro backplane type of connectors for the rack. From an internal point of view, if we remove the cover, so to say, the list gets even bigger, since you can find signal wire to board, ribbon cable to board, pin-on sockets, mid-zenith connectors, hybrid connectors, power connectors, FFC to board, and I/O. Considering the application, all these internal components are expected to show modularity to meet always higher speeds and signal density. Nevertheless, these proven solutions must be competitive and reliable in the long run. Because of the growing processing power, more and more modules can be added to the system, meaning that modularity becomes a critical factor, like we mentioned earlier. From a market perspective, we can see that PLC market has fast growing, as it favors standard, proven connector technology with state-of-the-art interconnect. This growth can be explained with the number of related modules added over time and the increasing number of features centralized into the CPU modules. Market players are diverse, and we can see small and mid-sized OEMs leading with new automation development. We can expect to address these customers also through our distribution partner. And this is why the connectors that we will show you are standard items on stock at distribution, to make designing even more simple. This section of the webinar will show you in details the connectors to promote at each segment of the application, what we call sub-application. You will see the features translated also into benefits for the customers, along with the High Runner series for more convenience. What we mean by High Runner series, these items are tooled and are showing proven design. If we come back to the PLC overview, CPU module is where the product offering from Amphenol FCI Basics is the largest. So let's deep dive into it. As discussed, the CPU module is the brain of the PLC, and as it is responsible for executing the program and communicating with external devices. Therefore, there is great potential for interconnectivity on both external and internal sides. For display connectivity, you can consider our FFC FPC series for the low-profile design and high bit counts. For board-to-board configuration, we recommend Buckstack 0.5 and 0.8 mm, which can achieve high data transfer performances. Internal connections is where our wire-to-board MediaTek 2.0 truly shines, since it offers up to 38% space saving compared to standard 2.54 mm pitch. This flexible range can be included in architecture where space constraints are important. But in parallel, you can consider Buckstick pin headers and U-box receptacles for their modularity and versatility when standard pitch can be accepted. Last but not least, RSD connectors located at the programming ports are vibration and shock proof to ensure long-term durability. For the next stage, we'll now show you the connectors to use between modules themselves, especially at the interface modules, which serve as a bridge from controller to on-field devices. Several designs can be used between I/O and CPU modules, depending on the architecture. You can first consider MediaTek Microspeed board-to-board, which is one of our flagship components capable of withstanding vibrations thanks to dual beam contact design. The EMI shielding offers reduced coupling inductance. And with 25 GB per second, this series is compatible with high-end computing transfers, whereas it will guarantee optimal performances. On the other side, we have our battery connectors and universal contacts that are also robust alternatives to reach a high number of mating cycles along with robust current rating. If needed, you can also consider our USB cable assemblies for quick and easy connections. These application webinars are also a way for us to highlight some key aspects of an application and details a specific use case. In this example, we want to illustrate the module interconnection via microspeed solutions and battery connectors. So the first configuration that you see on the right-hand side revolves around sliding the base unit onto the DIN rail to connect the modules on the top end. By doing so, the modules are safely interconnected with a robust interface from left to right. This is MediaTek Microspeed board-to-board. Similarly, the second configuration shows how PLC modules can be connected from the front side, thanks to our spring and battery connectors instead of slide. As we have seen, any expansion module, like communication module, can be connected to the system via two different types of connectors. On top of this, it is crucial to offer reliable interconnect solutions to support the central role of the communication module in the PLC architecture, which is the transfer of data. For this purpose, modular jack RJ45 and USB Type-C interfaces are the most popular connectors. On this slide, you can find our popular product series in these categories. The main features that we want to highlight are space-saving design, along with high-performance specs for optimal user experience. The final stage of our teardown concerns the backbone of the PLC structure, which is the rack connectivity. Among our rack connectors, you can find two main series. MediaPax 2mm, whose two-lip contact design can withstand vibration environment and be adjusted in backplane, coplanar, or mezzanine configuration. Metrol series with shielded structure for improved signal performances. Its stackable design allows blind mating compatibility so that customer can design high-density configurations. As solution provider, we plan on expanding and improving our range of connectors to further support our PLC customers with innovative APIs. On this slide, you can see a summary of the recent product launches over 2025 and 2026, along with a small introduction with regards to the purposes, problem-solving features, and benefits of each of these new products. Among these new products, we can highlight the following. We have first Metro Cable Connector, which is a cable-to-wall solution complying with IEC 61076 and optimal shielding. Its stackability and latching feature will ensure positive locking. Secondly, Densimate 125 is designed to offer reliable and secure retention in small pitch wire-to-board configuration, thanks to a U-shaped groove for better positioning and pin protection, specific cavities for stabilized terminals, and dual contact for secure connection. Our next generation of board-to-board connectors will feature dual beam contact and upgraded design to prevent misalignment of a plus or minus 0.1 mm, and will also support PCIe Gen 4. The 0.8 mm pitch will remain, thus making this solution a very compact connection. So please stay on the lookout for this one. And finally, the power connector DIN will be offered under power and hybrid version, able to reach up to 10 amps with 48 contacts. This new solution can be used in board mount for rack configuration or crimp to wire for wire application. In our webinar series, you will also find a short list of success stories related to the main success factors that contributed to past year projects, with an exclusive focus on PLC projects for this one. So please feel free to read them through, as they can be source of valuable information, tips, and best practices that might come in handy during your project. The first case, the key element that comes to our attention is the explicit need from the customer to design in the most reliable component. Our prior experiences with other industries convinced the consumer to test and evaluate our SFB series. And thanks to the long-term performances, the customer decided to select the solution across a whole platform. The second success story relates a space constraint expressed by the customer, on top of challenging temperature ranges with high variations. To satisfy the requirements, we decided to promote Minitech 2.0 with reinforced contacts, ensuring longevity despite high number of mating cycles. The housing material was also upgraded to face large temperature gaps without any compromise on quality. The last case highlights the engineering support that we can deliver to support our customers. In this case, Amphenol FCI Basics had to carry out and share patent analysis within 4 weeks to meet customers' deadline. Thanks to our strong collaboration and partnership with the Signal Integrity Lab, our engineering team was able to prove that our concept could meet the higher high-speed requirements from the customer, up to 16 gigabytes per second. And to achieve this, a new shield design was released and tuned. The following slides of the webinar include the product line overviews. For each of these products, a link to the dedicated web pages will be included so that you can review in details the technical information you need and find more about all part number features and benefits. Starting with board-to-board solutions, usually used in small board-to-board distances with a high number of contact ports, up to 120. This range offers technical features such as locking, self-alignment, high-speed communication, up to 25 gigabytes for microspeed solutions. We are also able to support flex cable solutions with wide range starting from 0.4 mm to 2 mm range. We can also offer flex void cable and flex braided cable. Here is the product overview, where you can find the main product series already available. Same for the 1 mm pitch variant. So please feel free to access our web pages and product presentation for more details. Basic I/O portfolio covers RJ, connectors, USB, and USB cables. So do not hesitate to reach out to your sales contact person if you need any cable assemblies as well. The DIN backplane portfolio is our main solution provider for the rack connectors. Our factory in Cochin, India, is striving to achieve higher standards and promote these solutions in many applications. The core wire-to-board portfolio is primarily designed for industrial, consumer, and IT datacom applications, whether in wire-to-board but also board-to-board connection. This range includes proven brand names such as Minitech, Bugstick pin headers, Quickie IDC, and is split by different pitches. So the first question to consider when browsing our product portfolio is to confirm the initial pitch. Here you have an overview of the different series we can offer, along with the latest NPIs that we released in 2024. Last portfolio is e-mobility, which is one of our flagship portfolios, which is more involved in factory automation, with a growing number of robots, cobots that operate alongside the automated lines. So please feel free to reach out to our technical team if high vibration requirements are to be considered. There might already be an existing solution for you. In this webinar, we want also to introduce our most specific solutions that have been offered over recent projects. So even though these are customer-specific requests originally, there is a high chance that you can come across similar requirements during your exploration phase. So please feel free to reach out to the Amphenol team if you want more information or a dedicated training. Here are some examples. On this slide, we introduce the Rota Connect with its hermaphroditic design. Rotasense temperature sensors with its 90-degree feature. And finally, the leak detection cable, which is becoming more and more popular even outside of the IT datacom application. Very important reminder on this slide, which highlights and lists the different tools that you can already access freely on Amphenol CS website. The site includes 2D drawings, 3D models, data sheet, application sheet, specs, and presentation, as well as product overview. If required, our web chat managed by our tech support team is available 6 days a week to answer your questions and help you find the information you need. In backup, the product management team is also there to guide you and answer your questions. For the last slide of this webinar, I would like to mention what kind of additional content you can expect from Amphenol FCI Basics in the near future to support you further. First, you can stay tuned for the release of the upcoming NPIs, or new products. Each of the new products comes with a dedicated 30-minute webinar, along with a sample box, cross-reference database if relevant, along with a stock package at distribution. Additionally, we will share with you an application video describing the products that we have covered in this webinar in a short and dynamic manner. We will also share with you an application overview so that you can also share and show to your customers as a quick summary. Please also spend some time to read our white papers that will be published soon, since it is considered as a deep dive discussion to explore the trends of the market and the related challenges in the interconnect industry. Also, we want to highlight the Basics preferred part programs, which is now sorted per application. That means that a selection of high runners are already available at all distribution partners with extra service levels such as short lead time, low MOQs, and quick sampling orders to engage PLC customers. As usual, the promotion will continue on the social media. Here is the end of this webinar. On behalf of Amphenol FCI Basics, we hope that you have found useful information and understood our approach to this session, and hopefully it will give you even more interest in exploring the PLC market alongside us. So I thank you very much for your attention, and remain available if you have any questions. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Francois, for an amazing presentation. I definitely learned a lot about PLCs, and I'm sure our audience members did too. So we're going to get started with the Q&A portion of this session. So I put in the chat, but as a reminder, if you think of any questions, go ahead and use that chat function that's on the right side of the webinar platform, and you can enter or submit your questions there. I'll keep an eye out as they come through. But I've actually have a couple questions that we got ahead of time, and we got one during the chat. So I'm going to get started and read them to you, Francois. Our first question is, what are the main factors to consider when selecting an interconnect solution for a PLC application?
So there are different factors, but first, I would say reliability over time, because we know that PLC need to operate in demanding environments with very high stakes, so any line down is very crucial to prevent. So for this reason, I would say that the connectors that will end up on the BOM need to be reliable and industry proven. A second factor to me, can be combined under electrical and signal performances, because they are key to a successful interconnect solutions. Because PLC specs, as we've seen, are always increasing, so connectors need to follow the same trend to match the ever-growing expectations on the market with regards to signal integrity, for instance, or current. And last criteria that we need to consider is probably space constraints, because it could be seen as a cherry on the top, but more and more customers come back to us and asking how we could reduce dimensions, how we could reduce, let's say, the space occupied by the connectors. So that's something that definitely comes on top.
Thank you so much. I have a couple questions related to custom cables and then other ones. The second question is, what connector challenges do customers most often face when scaling modular PLC systems?
So to me, it's about striking the balance between standardized and customized solutions. This is one of the biggest challenges. For sure, modularity is where we need to provide the biggest added value for each customer, but we need to make sure that we are able to adjust accordingly. So let's say we can have an example, which is the increase of the length of a stacking pin headers, for instance, or the release of a new plating configurations. These are the type of, let's say, adjustment and customization that we can provide. But the downside of this approach, of course, is reflected in the tooling expenses and the lead time of deployment. So that's why there is, let's say, sometimes a push for standardized solutions.
Okay. Thank you for that. I have a question from Stephen in the audience. Are there any minimum requirements for a custom cable or for custom cables?
So for us, it's more about how we can, let's say, integrate our standardized solutions and see and review, let's say, the initial requirements in terms of maybe cable length, and if the cable can be sourced through different channels, because there would be sometimes some requirements or only some suppliers, limited number of suppliers. So that's why we can support with alternative sources and equivalencies whenever we deem necessary to make the solution either more, let's say, cost competitive or reduce the time to market, so to say.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you so much. Just a couple more questions we got ahead of time. You talked about microspeed and universal contact systems are very similar. So maybe can you just explain in a little bit more detail the differences between those two?
Yes, maybe I can come back to the previous slide.
Sure.
If that's okay. Give me a second. So one of the, let's say, aspects that we want to highlight is basically from an operator's point of view, you have the possibility to connect your modules of a PLC either through sliding, which is the first case with a microspeed waterfall solution. You can slide from left to right, and you can see the connectors on the edge of the module, which will connect with one another. This is one approach. But in some, let's say, panels, or due to some architecture, the addition of modules can be done through, let's say, from the front side. That means that the operator will insert the additional modules from the front and not sliding, because he doesn't have access or limited space. So that's why we want to address this kind of challenges through different types of connector solutions. But if you need more details, let us know. We can definitely spend more time together to explain and give you, let's say, a benchmark between the two solutions so that you can better understand and promote.
Thank you, everybody, again for joining us today. Thank you, Francois, for your presentation. Greatly appreciate it. Have a great day. Have a great holiday. And thank you for your time.
Thank you, everyone. Have a good day. Thank you, Ellie.